Okay, guys, we are back at it, and we are about to talk about these stocks making these new 52-week lows. These stocks are going to a big discount right now. Some of them are looking better than others. These stocks are down here at the safe, easy, early seat, okay? And these things are getting ready to explode. Some of them are already taking off from previous alerts. So we're going to update them all and then pick out what the best ones are, and those will be the next targets you might want to be going for into the next week. So let's get right into it now with FTEL, and also anybody in the Banking with Billy classroom right now. I'll go ahead and share my screen along with you. Maybe you want to sit in and watch some of these types we go across. It is a very long list. I'll go ahead and let everyone know now. It's like 40 of them, maybe 50 down this list, but you know me, I'm most excited to study these things. What about you? So we got FTEL first. As we see, FTEL at the top of the 52-week low list has been up at the top and has been to a major drop down from the highs of $49 all the way back down to lows of 63 cents, where it found support around $11 for a while, for about a good, almost like good month or so, before actually dropping from $11 down to 63 cents. Now starting to come in for a bit of a recovery, and today's trading session pushed down just a bit from exactly where it started to even explode up to today and in yesterday's trading session. Very good. That is retesting that $1 because we've seen this thing exploding past that there in the past on multiple occasions. It's giving traders another big opportunity to get FTL from this dollar before it explodes up over 1,000% all the way up to the highs of $11 and with an average volume of 865,000. They got a current volume of 3.90 million, a free float of 11 million on your FTEL, which are short interest, not the biggest on the short interest. So this won't be the biggest of short squeeze potential targets, but it won't stop them from loading this up and coming in for the next big reversal. FTEL, as you can see, with the extra large is going out, mediums going out, and the smalls going out. Not really the bullish wave or the cost distribution coming in just yet, but just the beginning. Because you can see that little line coming down or even breaking off the meter with an average cost of $6.42 and a resistance of $9.56. Nothing's holding them back once they break past that average cost. And it's pretty, man, all they need is just one good push. One gut push and FTL stock is finna super explode. This here is a wellness. This is a wholly owned subsidiary, as a online retailer of gym and fitness equipment. Could be a better industry, but looking good here on FTL. Next, you got PLRX. Another down to a big discount, a therapeutic, might I add, very fast with a disc going from the highs of $13 back down to the lows of $2.43. They got a quick spike up to the highs of $2.78 about a day or so ago. Back down to lows of this $2.98, only down today about 1.48% with an average volume of 1.39 million. They got a current volume of 1.31 million and a free float of 58.80 or 3 million. A bigger float down there. We'll love to see if that float was a little bit smaller on your PLRX stock. Taking a peek at their short interest, they've been massive in short interest over the course of the entirety of the whole last year. So I'll take you back to the weekly chart where you can see that they even have they even wow, this thing can super explode. They've been even higher than that $11 up to the highs of about 36, almost $40. And the thing is, the last time that QLR was down to the lows of this a $3 range, they came in for a multi and this thing came in for a multi-month bull run. Pretty much this thing exploded for about 5, 6 weeks up to the highs of about $10. Very clean, might I add, filling up that gap that we about to see get filled up here before getting to that 10 and then triggering an event where it would explode up to the highs of $20. They probably had a catalyst at that time. They might be getting ready to come in for another catalyst now. You know, you don't want to chase that news being the last one. You want to be into a safe, easy, early seat with the rest of these people, as you can see, who are buying the PLRX down there at the lows and oversold. With a very beautiful balance sheet, might I add, on your PLRX stock. I don't know if it's my favorite on this list, because there's a lot down there still. But I'll still let you know what my favorite ones are as we do continue on. Not really making the clear wave, but not really making the clear round of the bullets call the bullets divergence just yet. But you got the extra larges going out. You got the larges coming in. You got the mediums coming in. You got the smalls going up out there. Small retailers don't be knowing what they doing. And you got a bullish wave of the cost distribution starting to come in on your PLRX down at the bottom with an average cost of $5.70. And resistance at $6.40. They hold up support right over that $2.74 at this $2.99 right now, right under that $3. You want to be in there. Next, you got OSRH. Already coming in for a hot bull run off of a ticker change from BLAC, going from the lows of about $2.39 all the way up to the highs, and a quick spike today as the first test of what this can actually even do up to the highs of $3.45. May I remind you that this thing did take a dive down from the highs of $11.51 after not being out for too long and or not doing too much the entirety of the time that they have even been out, other than coming in for that big drop back down. Is nowhere to go but with an average value of 19,000, they current value get up to 479,000 on the OSRH, and you can see that clear around of the bullish cost distribution. I mean, the clear around of the bullish divergence. And welcome, welcome anybody joining in on a Banking with Billy classroom. Currently in here, talking about these stocks making these new 52-week lows. You already know the next stocks to explode. A quick couple updates for anybody who is already in the Banker with Billy Discord along with the rest of the members and coaches. We did upgrade and add in a few new sections. Yo, premium option sections, throwing some new hot trades for you guys. Gonna get very active. Don't miss that. You got the hot trade section. Didn't throw out the first section just yet. It's already set up. Don't miss out on the next hot trade to go out. I did upgrade and add in a few gold sections for you gold members who are upgraded through the YouTube channel. For some gold crypto alerts and some gold alerts giving you exact price targets to follow along. And if you already follow along with the gold memberships and stuff like that, we are currently right now up about 50% in SMI. If you're holding all the gold alerts right now, you're up about 100% in all of them total, and you can still hold those on for the long term and or lifetime, or like in games right now and get ready for the next thing. And I did relocate my section from the basic regular coach alert sections to the premium sections. My alerts will now only go out to the premium traders because I am a advanced premium analyst, and make sure that you do not miss out on any of this. OSRH piques my interest. I like to see if there's any alerts already going out for the OSRH in the Banquet Billy Discord. And if it's not, it's definitely about to be, because I'm about to be getting, I think this might be one of my favorite ones on this list. You can look back and see when it was BLAC. I don't think I ever even traded it back when it was BLAC. It's gonna start to get some value, and once it gets over that 1 billion in value, this thing gonna get ready to explode. And they got a free float of right under that 1 million of 959,000. OSRH over on yo Moo investing platform, as you can see, has the ridiculously, insanely, stupendously large amount of extra larges that are rushing in all across the board as nobody even notices the OSRH stock right now. This might be one of the best ones to be going for. And you know what? I'm about to go ahead and add this one to the list as well. Of course, these will be say alerts only go to the premium members at this point now, and gold members, of course. Um, Upcoming swings. Okay, you got the OSRH. That's at $3.20 or lower. I got the FOMO on this one, or lower. This will be for your swing a trade. This is gonna be for a turbo squeeze. Turbo squeeze. Because it's insane extra larges. And of course, we gotta excuse me, a few more to go through. OSRH, but yeah, they going crazy up in there. Oh, well, this will get the moving. It's just gonna super explode. Next, you got DGLY. Already comes in for a bit of the bull run. Already getting a little bit bullish on the DGLY. We are in as well on the DGLY already. Only about 3% off this quick move on DGLY. It's not too late for you to get in there as they getting ready to flood that gap towards 16 cent. And they did. Just let me go ahead and go back out to a daily chart to show you that they have had a steady climb down from over that dollar. They're about to get ready to retest that range. They might even explode up to that range. FDGLY can pick back up in that volume like it once upon. I'm pretty sure like a few days ago, didn't DGLY just get like a billion in volume or something like that? You know, there's so many stocks we come across. You know, I come across so many stocks. You know, I can only remember so much, man. You know, but DGLY over on your Moo investing platform. As you can see, it has the extra larges, the larges, the mediums, and the smalls are going out right now. And your DGLY, you might want to be on 10 cents or lower. Do keep in mind that I am not checking at all any news or fundamentals. I don't even know if these things coming up with a split. Those are things that you might want to be taking a quick peek at as well. You know, I don't have time to do that on all 40 of these stocks. We only done got through about three of them so far. Next, you got TCBP. So TCBP down to a big discount. They done took a massive drop down ever since TCBP ever turned into a stock they have. And this thing is starting to come in for a quick bounce right now from $2.03 all the way back up to the highs of what you can see in today's trading session that holds up very well, even off of that low volume to the highs of $2.58. That's about 5.74%. The average volume on 204,000, the current volume of 269,000, and this volume is getting dangerously close up to that free float of 512,000, getting ready to flip that float in tomorrow's trading session, and they will come in for a quick spike and then sell right back off. You might want to be checking you out some TCBP at that at that 270 or lower. You going for a swing trade. This is going to be a quick swing trade. This is going to be a quick spike if you will so choose for TCBP to be your favorite stock. Big resistance around that $3.50. They spike up towards about $5 before they sell right back off to $3 and then do some battle right there before they come out with a catalyst and then break past that up to about 7, where they probably won't even do nothing at all from there because around that time everybody else done already lost hope and moved on to the next things as we do. But right now, before that happens, they do have the extra larges. They do have the largest. They do have the mediums and a lot of smalls that are rushing in there because apparently I'm not the only one that's putting that down on the watch list. Next, you got, oh yeah, you can go see short interest. Not big in the short interest, keep in mind. Not big in the short interest, okay? And not a good balance sheet. MBRX. This one already done came in for a bit of the bull run. Might be a little bit too late for the safe, easy, early seat. But being on a bull run like that and still being on the 52-week lows like this is showing a lot of potential for a much bigger move in a stock at $1.91. I'm not going to add it to my list, but we will be going back to see some of the MBRX along in your banking with Billy Discord so we can see what your coaches have been saying and are doing on MBRX as Coach Lisa has already been throwing out MBRX for the easy bull run and keeping us updated on the movements of MBRX, not only in PV, all the way up to today for a massive bull run. Very good alerts, Coach Lisa. Very good alerts. You guys know I do keep new coaches coming in and stuff like that after they done get well trained on the strategies and it's all the same thing. Low and oversold. It's the same sort of same strategy every single trade. This DGLY finna get to going crazy, man. Look at it. I'm telling you. I'm not gonna add MBRX to the list, but that was a very good alert out there, Coach Lisa. Next, you got the GCL. Already one coming in for a big bull run from $2 all the way up to the highs of about $9.76 after performing a ticker change to GCL. up about 150% today here on your GCL, and we'll see more in your Banking with Billy Discord for GCL, as well as I have been making videos saying that this is the 52-week lows and getting ready to explode on GCL, followed up by alerts for GCL to be in at that $3.50 or lower. And if you were seeing those alerts along in my section, then you would have already be up about 150% on a GCL stock. So you make sure that you see those things in time off of the list. You're not going to be able to catch them all. You're just going to get what you can while you can. Next, you got L, and C. Coming in for a clean around the bullish divergence, even coming in for even more bullishness today and holding up just a bit higher. This here is an energy stock here. You look at your daily chart, the bullish divergence hasn't truly kicked in yet, but this will explode up to about $10 and beyond on FLNC. Already going out for the early alerts on FLNC along in the Banking with Billy Discord. This is off of those 52-week lows and along with the alerts in my section. See FLNC along with a few other stocks that we are already holding for the bull run. Like I said, you're not going to be able to catch them all. It's going to be what you can while you can. We'll speed this up as well. I know you guys like a short video, and this is a lot of stocks to go through, okay? So, I mean, we're not doing deep dives in fundamentals right now anyway. But BZAI, they'll come in for another leg of if they can get past this big resistance of about this $4, $5 range that they keep getting stuck at before they end up spiking up to the highs of about $8. And then they might not do too much after that without coming out with a hot piece of news. They would definitely be a very powerful catalyst to get BZAI to move. Right now, BZAI, no extra large coming in with largest coming in, mediums going out, and smalls coming in. Not really the best of positions just yet on BZAI, but still looking very, 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 very bullish nonetheless as people are still holding in there right now, even which means a lot of people are longer terms. One be my favorite on the list, but maybe some of you do like BZAI. Maybe you already did catch a BZAI off of the early alerts going on along in my section and out in the 52-week low videos to already be in for what is pushing up right now. I mean, it's a quick pullback today, but you know, like they started to build some support right there. Like they literally holding up at support. They lucky they got support right there. OTLY. Okay. Did a 1 for 20 reverse split. Not my favorite on the list. We won't even do too much talking about this one. In fact, I don't even want to even look back at this one. Next, you got STBX down to a big discount on the Starbucks. We have seen the Starbucks come in for some hot spikes before in the past. That's you're going to be expecting for this thing to get ready to come in for another quick hot spike. Once it comes in for that quick hot spike, they'll sell that thing go right back off. So make sure that you do not fall in love with the stock. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek at your short interest on the STBX. Your star stock is massive in the short interest right now. And if you look a bit deeper on STBX over on your more investing platform, you got those extra larges starting to come in. You got the larges, mediums, and smalls going out. Those small retails don't be knowing what they doing. They all scared. Everybody, they scared. A lot of people don't be, they're not trying to mess this thing at 22 cents. There's so many other stocks to choose from. The Starbucks is a hot stock you might not want to miss out on. I am as well in on the STBX. Get it down while it's at the bottom. Get it while it's oversold. Don't expect too much. It's not going to survive that company already. Hold on, let me show you something before we continue on. Look, these companies been destroyed. Every single one of these stocks, every stock on the market. It's all the same thing. These ain't been destroyed. Don't expect too much. Just get in there, get your bread, or while you can, do the get in, get out. We all remember last times we've been talking about the NKLA, about how the NKLA stock does battle around this 70-cent range oh so often, but still being down on these 52-week lows for your NKLA stock, while it's even being 40% today, is still high potential for a stock that's still oversold on your longer term investment time frame, where those longer term investors will like a stock to want to get into it. Just, don't expect too much, but if it's gonna make that breakout,
After a breakout, you already got a stop loss anyways. Like if you're already up 40%, you were already seeing those early alerts along in the Discord and stuff for it. Then, right now, you're in a good position to just put a 15% stop loss there. It goes back down to about 65% or whatever. Well, you're able to lock in gains still, you know? All right, if it never does, then boom, just keep on running. You sitting good. But thank you later, probably they don't retest the dollar before selling back off. 10H. And again, like I say, selling back off because they most likely just get the selling back off. TANH. A hot one, super oversold. I love to see these oversold stocks with a gap to fill up towards about $5 on 10. It's going to be very easy to fill that gap as they are already coming in for hot test of those spikes and then sold back off. They're about to do that again, most likely here in the pre-market tomorrow on TANH from two. This thing got average volume of 200,000 and the current volume of 515,000 and a free float of 114 million. They did their spike without even filling up that float. So back off to give you another opportunity. 10H, 3, fit 360 or lower. You're gonna go for a swing trade. It's gonna be a quick spike. Um, let's go look on your Moo investing platform so we can see what your 10H looks like at the current time. Your 10H got extra larges going out, larges, mediums, and smalls going out. You might even be able to hold off for just a bit. Next, you got LGMK down to a big discount. Logic Mark does come in for some moves, but those moves will never hold up on this stock. But it'll be a super move once this thing does do it, man. They definitely gonna they're definitely gonna fill up that little gap towards about that 50 cents though. That big downtrend. They just you look back at your overall daily chart. Once they do fill up that gap, that's gonna be the biggest battle in the world towards about 60 cents. LGMK, easy move right there. All you want to do is just ride it with the big wells, and you got those extra larges coming in. You got the larges coming in. You got mediums going out. Small retailers rushing out there. They don't know nothing, but we excited to see the next wave, the next bullish wave of the cost distribution coming in on your LGMK stock. Not big in the short inches. Won't be the biggest short squeeze potential target on LGMK. A decent balance sheet could be worse along in the healthcare sector and biotechs and therapeutics and whatnot. Not the best industry at all. You might even want to just pass on LGMK, but there might be somebody that does. So, that does like it. So I got to go ahead and add it to the list for traders who might, and you'll be able to see which ones that I grab specifically. Of course, as you know, I'm not grabbing all of them, but this is the most risky, of course. Not all of that we done seen so far. I mean, nah, not even because they do got a gap to fill, but then you got your ACAN. They'll come in for a quick, but they always come in for that quick spot. They never gonna hold up after they do that. They ain't got no fundamentals to really hold them up or back this thing up or anything like that. But quite bullish nonetheless. You might just pass on some. I might just pass on ACON. Wow, this thing exploded up to 20 something dollars. Wow, that would be a super one. Let's go look at ACON. So this thing exploded up to about 20 something dollars. They got extra larges and smalls coming in. Yeah, this is. That be undeniable pressure, man. You can't add them all to the list though. That's the only problem, that you got STLA. I mean STAA. They already coming in for some bullishness, okay? Even more bullish now, getting ready to break past this resistance that they at right now. You say you need to see that in greater detail. All right, well you got STAA, get ready to make a breakout and then explode towards about $20 a hot round of calls. They probably already getting those calls. Those calls already up about 200-300% right now. I'll show you that in real time actually on STAA. We were already talking about the STAA in recent videos and recent alerts along in the Banking with Billy Discord. This was alerts that were going out just a few days ago to be in on STAA. And if you did find this to be one of your favorite stocks on the list, then right now you would even already be up over hundreds of percents on your calls with even more room to grow. It's not too late to get a high round of calls up to that $20. Next, you got RIME, a very risky one on RIME. They did come in for the reverse split. They make karaoke machines. They don't really have too much else going on, but people want to rally on this because they're just so excited for this being a hot speculative penny stock that doesn't really have too much going on. You're ready to fill a gap up towards about $3 and then probably not do too much after that. Let's go see your RIME on your mobile investing platform. With the extra large is going out, you got the large is going out, mediums going out, and you got the smalls that are coming up in the RIME right now. So that's kind of good, but it won't be the favorite one on my list. So I won't even add that one. Next, you got CRML, the critical metals. Oh man, I don't even think I've even seen this stock before, so this is a new one to me. You know how I just love a new penny stock down at a big discount looking like that. They say they ain't got nowhere much lower to go, and they ain't never been no more lower than this. A little bit too risky for me if they ain't got no extra large coming in on the CRML stock. And right now, you got the extra larges going out. You got larges meaning the smalls coming in. So that really is something. But even with all of that, they don't overpower those extra larges going out. But man, oh man, Jesus. You can't catch them all. You just got, if some of y'all might like that, if y'all like that one, just let me know. I'm not gonna add it though. You got BHIE. I'm just gonna skip over this one. Then you got CMCO. That's not fair. I'm not just gonna skip over it. I'll let you see something about it because you might still see something that you like. They got the no short interest. They only been sold off small volume and stuff like that. I ain't even finna put that on you. Next, you got CMCO. All right, this one finna explode to about 30 something dollars. They already gearing up. They options calls are about to go crazy on CMCO, and it's not too late as they are not taking off just yet on CMCO. CMCO. We did as well. Speak of the CMCO in previous videos, they do have an extremely bullish wave of cost distribution starting to pick back up with an average cost of $29. Be expecting an explosion up towards that $30 before they get that big resistance on your CMCO. Already going out with alerts for your CMCO along in the Banking with Billy Discord, along with previous 52-week low videos. Don't be surprised when you see the next top gainer. You see these things gonna be up there. Next you got PWM. I don't even like the way that one look. I'll probably just pass up on that one. Next you got TRNR. I don't like the way that one look. I'll probably just pass up on that one. Next, you got KZIA. Not really coming in for too much bullishness here just yet. Right under that dollar, this is a big test. They can get past that $1 range. They'll be stopping at about $1.20, about $1.30 range before they spike up to the high of that $2.77. So we can go see deeper on your KZIA over on your Moo investing platform because if you do have the extra larges and the larges that are coming in, they will weigh. Even those bit of them coming in right now are overpowering those mediums and all those smalls going out right over there. Next, you got VLCN, as I'm not adding any of those ones, three we just passed into the list. VLCN, if you look into today's trading session and into this after hours trading session, you do have the bullishness that is coming into the VLCN with an average volume of 1.15 million and a current volume of 763,000. They do have a free float of 289 million on your VLCN, not the biggest in the short interest, and your VLCN is an automobile and or auto parts manufacturer. And if you look on your VLCN over on your Moo investing platform, you do have the extra larges that are coming in. They're getting excited for this thing down at that bottom. They see it won't go no lower than that $1. And with those extra larges coming in just like that, as you can see, they overpower all those smalls and everything going out. Then you got the K, a T. Oh yeah, so VLCN already with the early alerts along in my section in the Banking with Billy Discord as we are about to watch a big bull run come into VLCN. It's going to have a quick spike. Okay, they're gonna they all of these once they get to picking up, the first them come in is a quick first little rounds, quick spikes, and when as that volume pick up, like this one on KTTA, they're gonna do a low key move with 100,000 in volume. Nobody's gonna notice it because they got that 100,000 in volume, and everybody's watching the most active stocks looking for the next rally rather than getting into on a safe, easy early seat. Next, you got THRD. They about to explode up to about $5. Third harmonic bio. Wow, look at that short interest right there. THRD. Extra large is rushing on up in there. This be a hot one. This will be a hot one. I'll throw THRD up at 350 or lower. And remember that the alerts in my section, if you want to know exactly which one I get, I mean I'm gonna alert exactly which one because I'm not just buying every single one of these. THRD 350 or lower, and it's a lot down this list. So some of these might end up looking a little bit better to traders and investors tomorrow, depending on what the market like. The markets change fast. You know, everything can change real quick. I probably won't mess with AWH. Yeah, you know. Let me go look at a daily chart. It's more to see. Like it's oversold. So like, me, man. I almost can't resist the oversold. You ain't got no extra larges coming in just yet. You could probably pass on that for just now. But this would be the early seat as those extra larges are not going out of there. So AWH, yeah, 25 cents or lower. Still a few more down this list. There's like 10 more down this list. Pally, wrecked. GPRE, that's decent GPRE. They got a gap to fill towards up about $8. That's pretty decent right there. I believe GPRE is already out on the list as well. GPRE is somewhere up in the Discord. I have been making videos on it, and even Coach Niche has been throwing out alerts for GPRE as well as me along in my section. That is very good, very good. So like I said, once you start to see all the coaches picking that thing up, you already been ready to make a move. This one's questionable. Sun Nation Energy, big discount. They trying to buy it up some for this $1, but you could probably look at that thing bounce from over. So let's go look. SUNE. Yeah, probably hold off on that one for just a bit right now. CHPT. This one looking very good. Looking very good. The early seat. It's still a very early seat in CHPT stock. Starting to slow down. They got once they get past there, it'll explode right up into $1 very easy on CHPT. Stock is already up just a bit from the bottom of that 60 cents on CHPT. But it's really not too far up at all. Like, you're really not really missing out on anything, not just yet. Like if you would like to catch one that people are already holding in on and stuff like that, maybe that make you feel a little bit more comfortable or whatever. And of course, coaches are already putting out alerts for things like CHPT along in their sections. That's a very good one. Coach Tillwell, as I do like CHPT as well. Um, Man, it's not even overbought yet. Let's go look at their balance sheet. That's decent. Like, what is this? An EV charging thing? Yep, EV charging. The one thing about this EV chargers, y'all know, I believe Trump just made a halt to the EV charging projects or something like that, so that's definitely as well going to be affecting things, affecting a lot of those EVs and stuff. Let's see. As you can see, as we get lower down the list, a lot of them already just aren't even looking um as good right now. Elf Elf is a very powerful one. We'll add Elf in there. Elf is gonna fill that gap to 85 and then get back up to that $100. We'll go ahead and add Elf up in there. I know Elf is gonna be a lot of you not gonna be able to mess with that, but I mean, in fact, I don't know how much money y'all got. Elf. I'm pretty sure Elf already has some early alerts in here. Elf, swing trade, cost to 80, cost to 100. Not messing with Mullen like at all. Just don't even mess around like that. WST, very oh man, yeah, that's way out of my range. I'm not even going $210. But oh man, geez, I can't believe that's even on that 52-week low list. That's gonna go back up to about 300 something. But, you know, out of my range. Um, CLU fame. Yeah, that's probably probably about it. Yeah, it's still like five more down here. You never know. In fact, let me zoom in. We'll give them some justice. This a hot one. MYNA. Yeah, we definitely throwing this one up on the list real quick. Look at this. They gonna do that super move. They want all the way back off. Yeah, MYNA 30 cents or lower. Let's go see a little bit closer. We adding this to the list. I don't even care if it's low extra large is not even buying in there just yet. This thing gonna spike, super spike. One thing about the super spike, because it's not gonna hold up. They're gonna sell it all the way back off. So at least with those stocks that are super spikes, you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. They're gonna tear that thing right back down. BGI. ADTX. Another super hot one still at the 52-week low. It's a lot more room to grow still. You can still be in there at that 15 cents or lower, I guess, before it comes in for a move. And that probably would be all down this list now. But we got some very hot ones you could be looking into. ADTX will probably come in for a quick pullback. So be careful with the ADTX. You might get a better dip. And all of these, of course, no matter what. Remember that all of this can change fast. Like that right now they looking good, but then tomorrow come in, and then the whole markets get to crashing. That whole list end up looking different and all kinds of stuff. So you make sure you move carefully and accordingly. If you want to know which ones I get specifically, you'll be able to see in the Discord when I clear out which ones I actually specifically buy. Because again, I'm not in on any of those right now. Like we just found them, but I'm Billy Banks. I'll see y'all in there. Happy trade.